Hello everybody, Sil here, and we are back in the darkest dungeon. I hope everyone's having themselves a fantastic Thursday. Oh, the hair flick. Awesome, we're good to go. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Alright, 6 more recruits. I believe we've already looked at the recruits and found them wanting. Yeah, already. So, after that embarrassing attempt at the necromancer, I think we're going to go do one of the shorter missions. Fuck. Okay. Shit. I actually want that. So, against this guy, we need AoE damage. If we're gonna try and take on this boss. But we need AoE heals. Alright, we don't actually have an AoE healer. So that's not something we're gonna be able to do. We're gonna go do the corrupted altars. And we're gonna have to take some new babies. Rorad. Buffalo Bill. Jesus, do we really have no low-level healers? Alright, that's not good, guys. Are you fine in this position? Yep. Alright, you're great there. Alrighty. We're not going to take too much supplies because we're going to have these with us, and they take up a lot of room. I don't think I needed... I don't think we need that much food. 1 key. Alrighty. Let's do this, guys. Yeah, that necromancer was super disappointing, and I'm sorry that it happened. I don't know, man. I just don't think I brought enough healing. I think that's just something this save file has a big issue with, is healers. Hopefully we'll be able to recruit like a level 1 Vestral. This is like the worst map. Hopefully we'll be able to recruit like a slightly upgraded Vestral within the next few weeks. I may also do a Darkest Dungeon stream sometime on Tuesday next week. I think that may be fun. Ooh, we found one of the things. That's very good for us. It is very good indeed. Shit, that is a quest location. We do have to go all the way down here. Alright, we have spotted a trap. Good disarm from Fräulein. We're just gonna dissolve that ash with some holy water. Now, the quest location could have a fight with it, so we are gonna light the torch. Increase our odds of getting that ambush. I think that's a good strategic move. I haven't played the PlayStation 4 version in a while. Honestly, I haven't played my PlayStation in a while. Just because I've been so busy with like recording gameplay footage for YouTube. And when I'm not doing that, if I'm not doing that, then I'm editing my novel or writing one of my new stories. Like, I just haven't played in a while. Like, since the last Skyrim stream. And it's actually starting to, like, really bum me out. So I think, today's Wednesday. I'm just, again, I mean, if you watch my other videos, you know that I sit down one day and I record all of my week's worth of footage, for the most part, all at once. Except for some series, like Hearthstone, I just do whenever I play Hearthstone. Or XCOM, which I'm just playing daily. Because, oh my god, I love it. So, I think Wednesday, which is today, I think I'm going to just take a break from editing my stories. Because, like, I edited, like, 11 pages yesterday. which is really good. Plus, I did like half a page of writing on another story that I'm working on. He's dead, which is super sick. So I mean, I've been doing good work. I think I'm just gonna take Wednesday, and I think I'm gonna play some PlayStation. I think I'm just gonna play some games. I might, well, if because this comes out on Thursday, um, I may stream. I may have streams. So if you see some streams happen, there will probably be no face cam. There would have been no face cam. So if you don't normally watch my stream, specifically because you don't like face cam, uh, heck, go watch yesterday's streams because I would have been probably doing it from my bed. And I wouldn't have had face cam on. See, the big issue I have is the chair I use for streaming is actually painful to me. Like, sitting in it for an extended period of time hurts. And because I have, like, no room in this house, because I very regrettably live with my family, I don't have any privacy downstairs in a place that's a bit more comfortable. So I have my PlayStation in my room, so I'm able to stream without interrupting anything the family is doing, and without the family being able to interrupt me doing it. But I don't like my room. I'm not a in the your own room kind of person, if that makes sense. Like, I like to sit in a living room, and I like being able to access my laptop and my computer and my PlayStation all from one sort of central location. But the problem is I'm just not able to do that in my parents' house, which really sucks, because it's really what I would like to be doing. But they get super antsy about me taking up their space in the living room. And if I was to have the PlayStation down there as well, I would need to use like this tiny ass 17-inch screen instead of the 42-inch screen I have in my room. But the problem is I hate being in my room. I hate spending time in here. It's the smallest room in the house. It's super dusty. It's super cluttered. Which, I mean, you say, well, why don't you just organize your room? I don't think you understand. I own a lot of stuff. There's a reason it's cluttered. My room is basically a library of fantasy novels, anime, manga, video games, Warhammer. Like, I have a lot of stuff, and I love my stuff, and I use my stuff. But at the same time, you know, constantly being surrounded by it all is kind of a bummer. Plus the fact, again, it gets super hot upstairs, which is where my room is, right? Because heat rises, so especially if someone, which is rare, but someone decides to cook or something downstairs, all the heat comes up here. It gets hot up here during the spring, summer, and summer anyways. It just gets, like, really hot, like uncomfortably hot. During the winter, it's not so bad. My bed is not comfortable at all. The mattress is super hard. And sitting up on it is difficult because it pushes it away from the wall because it's on wheels. So if I'm trying to sit up on my bed and do something, it'll actually push my bed out away from the wall. And if I don't push it back in when I go to sleep, I risk, like, falling through my bed. We don't have a key, do we? No, we're not going to be able to access the secret compartment here. Oh, well, I guess we'll take the little bit of gold that was there. But yeah, so like I don't like spending time in my room. So when I'm not actively recording on my desktop, I much prefer be downstairs on my laptop in a place that's a bit more comfortable, working on my stories, listening to podcasts or YouTube videos. We're going to do that for the AoE damage. I know they can't bleed because they're undead. I just wanted to get the AoE damage off. Uh, I wasn't making a misplay there. I knew what I was doing. It might have been a misplay, but I was making it willingly. It wasn't a mistake, is what I meant to say. Like, I like Skylanders, and I got Skylanders Trap Team for Christmas. And I finally have a supercharger, so I'm gonna be able to play Skylanders Supercharger, which I've had for a while. I just haven't had any of the actual figures to use it. But like, to actually do that in my room is super awkward. Because, like, there's no real place to put the figures that's good and where I'll have, like, good access to them. Without it being, like, an actual hassle. And it's just not good, right? But, like, I don't have any money. I can't live anywhere else. Don't get me wrong. I know a few people who would love me as, like, a living nanny or something for their kids to just help, but like they can't afford to feed me, and I don't have any way to make money to feed myself. Hey, we did it. We're still gonna clear the next room. We're not just going to leave. We're gonna continue adventuring. I want more loot. I'm gonna be greedy. Good job. Our grave robber's doing good work today. I wish I had money. And you might say, well, go out and get a job. Well, the last job I had made me want to kill myself, so I'm being a little bit more selective this time. And if you look at that and go, well, then it's your own fault, then you know what? I mean, you need to grow a little empathy. Alright? And, I mean, if you're from my parents' generation, one, I don't know why you're watching this video. I mean, my demographic definitely would not imply I have a large amount of, 50 to 60-year-olds watching me. Not that I would, like, say, get the fuck out. I'm just saying, hey, cool, welcome. I can understand how this would be annoying to you. But anyone in that age group I've talked to, their reaction is, so what, work anyways, who cares? Do you think I've wanted to do this all of my life? And I'm like, no, but I don't want to be you. Like, literally, whenever I've had this discussion with my parents, which is a large part of the stress in my life, their reaction is, do you think we wanted to do this thing we did all of our lives that we hate and have broken our bodies with repetitive strain injuries? Oh, we hate our jobs, but we do it because if we don't, we'll die. And I'm like, yeah, but you're not living. You work to the point where your body breaks, and when you don't work, you just sit there staring at a TV waiting for death. Like, you don't have a hobby. My mother, I love her. I absolutely love my mother. She doesn't have a hobby. She sits there watching reality TV because if she thinks about the pain she's in from work, she'll cry. Because her body is just so worn down from working all of her life at a job she doesn't even like. She's like, I never wanted to be doing this. I went to school. I did stuff with the intent of becoming, like, a professional office worker or something. But no, because she couldn't get that job, she worked at the post office all of her life because she needed the money. And it's just like, that's cool. I'd sooner die than work at a job I hate for the rest of my life. Just because, like, the government tells me that I need to work to live. Because that is bullshit. And it's just so infuriating to me that they are so programmed to believe that work equals suffering that they don't see it as any other way. Like, I wrote a 650 page novel, and I enjoyed myself while I was doing it. I'm attempting to get it published. And my mother's like, oh, you don't work, you don't do anything. I'm like, I wrote a 650 page novel. Have you wrote a 650 fucking page novel? I don't fucking think so. But they don't consider it work because it's something that was done with enjoyment. No, hold up, that's good. Right? Like, it's so heartbreaking to me that my parents' generation associates work with suffering. Right? Like, if it's not suffering to them, it doesn't count as work. In order to prove you've worked somehow, you need to suffer. And I'm just like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you that this is how you view your life? I don't ever want to be you. I don't ever want to be that. Oh shit, I did that backwards. Oh shit. Oops. I fucked up. There we go. Sorry. I just did that very wrong. What do we need? Weaponsmithing level 3. Shit. We didn't even need that. That was a mistake. So, we need 32 and 35. That's not bad. We'll be able to get that. Well, I'm sorry, guys, for just getting into that, like, hardcore angry rant. But, please leave your comments below about, what you feel. And trust me, I understand. Like, people with families and kids, they need to work. They can't be as selective, right? I get that. I don't have kids. Right? Like, the only thing I'm responsible for is trying to live my life in a way that I can look back on and go, you know what, if this is the only life I get on this world, the only little fragment of consciousness I'm ever going to experience, at least it was something that I liked. I don't know, guys. It hurts my heart. Either way, I want to thank you for coming by. Leave a comment below, hit that thumbs up button, and share with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Have a great day.